Okay, there we go. Hi guys, excuse the way I look, it's Sunday. It's supposed to be the day of rest, which you guys know I don't rest. Anyways, today I thought, since you guys saw the video that I did, the other day on black water bombs. By the way, a couple of those cracked because me not thinking. Decided to turn a couple on the sides while they were drying and they split right around the middle. Like I said, don't put them on their sides, that's the weakest point. But besides that, I thought today we would try making actual black bombs. So you guys will be experimenting and playing with me at the same time I'm learning. But a couple pointers. It's definitely, we know, and if you guys don't know, I will tell you, you can make a black bomb with the Wilton's gel icing colorants, okay? But that's fine for personal use, but for at home or for selling, it's a no-no. We can't use food coloring for bombs that we're selling. So, I don't know if anybody has seen my page, but I did post a couple little links on coloring and how to achieve black. The internet says 3 primary colors, okay? It's red, yellow, and blue that you can achieve a black. You can have different hues of black. You can end up with a purpley black, a bluish black, a reddish black, all depending on the variance of those colors. So, when I was making my other bombs yesterday, I wrote down just a couple pointers, okay? Where did I put the page? Oh no, it's gone! Wait a minute. What did I do? Oh, Tammy, come on! Anyways, wouldn't you figure? I'll find it. I don't want to sit here and take up your time, but there it is. Okay, so what I did, you guys saw how I made the bombs with, there was orange. I have a few different shades of orange. I had orange, red, and blue, okay? But then in the center I had the green. The green was made with blue and yellow. There's 2 of your primary colors. The red was on the outside. You can make... There's a couple ways to do it. I was thinking of doing it with the dyes, but maybe not everybody has the dye colorants. But for the dyes to make a black bomb, it's the perfect combo, and it's easiest, like easy peasy. I mean, the green already almost looks black. So you take a green dye, number 5, and your violet dye, number 2. These have to be pre-mixed, or not pre-mixed, but while you're going to use them, they mix with water, because they're water soluble, okay? So you would mix those, and I thought, I was going to do it with these. And then I thought, well, maybe you guys don't have the dyes. So I'm going to attempt, I haven't really decided if I'm going to do the lakes or the dyes. But anyways, what you do with the lakes, just to help you see if you guys can see where my brain is at the moment. 2 colors, right? You need purple and green to make the black. So, what I did, or what I would have done, you would have your yellow and your blue, okay? That's going to make your green. Then you would have your blue and your red to make the purple. Those together make black, okay? There's a couple things I'm going to fart around with. I may try a different red, because one of these reds, there's red 3, and there's red 40, which we all get. We have red number 7. I find red number 7 and blue makes a nicer purple. So now, do you guys... I'm trying to think how I'm going to do this. You know what? Just come along with me and we'll wing it and we'll see how it goes. I will mix the colors, we'll see what we get, and we'll go from there. But I will tell you what I was going to do with the dyes before we get started. With the dyes, I was going to mix them with salt. I can't use Epsom, so it would have been sea salts. I'm going to actually add salt to this bomb too, because I want to do a proper black bomb. I was going to try to color the salts, and I thought, you know what, no, I'm going to color the soda. So I think I'm going to color the soda first, and we're going to add the citric after, okay? So just come with me while I play. You might learn nothing. You might learn something. If anything, we will all learn something. That's my goal is right now. So for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause it for a second while I kind of relocate. I don't know, you guys can't see this, but well, maybe I won't have to. I've got all my colors in front of you, but I guess if they're not in the way, it's not a big deal. So, I'm going to pause you for a sec, and we'll get rolling, alright? Give me 2 seconds, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. What I've done so far is I've only added, let's get this out of the way. I've only added about 2.5 cups of soda in here. I've got my citric off separate. I'm going to add that last. Okay, just in case I get something too wet. I can't, you guys know that I can't use Epsom. Sit for a second. So I'm going to use dead mineral sea salts. I love these. I'm due for more. Holy cow. So I got my little bowls here, and which one shall we use? We'll probably go for, how much do we want to use? Like I said, you guys, you're watching me wing this. 1.5 cups. No, we don't need that much. So, but I'm going to use that bowl because it's got more room. Okay. So, in goes some salt. Oh, and we don't want the chunks. I'll get that out in a second. So that's only half. We'll take that chunk out. Is that enough? Yeah, that's more than enough salt. Okay, so I still have to add my other dry ingredients in here. I'm actually going to use sweet almond oil today, which is a first for me. Not a first, but I haven't used it in a long time. I stopped using it for the reasons of, nut allergies, but I figured for a black balm, it's sort of only certain people would probably kind of want that kind of a balm. So, that's why. So like I said, citric is staying out. Now, we're going to add, and since I used less soda in here, I got so much in the way. Since I have less soda, I'm only going to use 1 thing of cream of tartar, and I'm going to use 1/4 of starch instead, okay? So, we're going to do the starch first. Is that my 4th? Yeah, should we? Maybe we'll still do... I really want these buggers to kind of float. So, 1/3. You know what? No, I'm going to still go for a 4th. Or a 1/3, I mean. It's not going to hurt anything. It's really not. And I would really like to make these not so much just black, but I want to make them extra kind of good for you. So that's kind of my goal. Okay, that's the starch. And this isn't the starch I use. I actually have the yellow starch from Zen. I just keep it in this container because the big bag's underneath the table and it's just too hard for me to get. So, and yes, I'm going to obviously be doing SLSA. I'm not adding that in here yet either because I'm just worried about the liquid factor. But you know what? No, I'm going to add it because if we're going to do this, let's do it right. I'm not doing I keep thinking I'm doing the dyes. And it's going to get too wet, but I'm not. I'm going to be doing lakes today, aren't I? Okay, so there's 1. We'll go 1 in a bit. Gotta make sure these puppies are hard. Okay. Now, and I've probably told you guys 1,000 times, I use the 1 scoop that's in here, and I've probably told you, I know my recipe calls for 4 tablespoons of SLSA. I may have said this to you guys 1,000 times. This little scoop, I always thought, holded 4 tablespoons. It turns out that it only holds 2 tablespoons. So all these recipes where you've seen me doing my demos and stuff in the tub, it's only been 2 tablespoons of SLSA. So that being said, I'm going to add just a little bit more. So that's about 3 tablespoons of SLSA. Please feel free to keep adding 4 because the more bubbles you get, I'm sure, a lot of people want foam, right? Okay, so we're going to give this a quick, gentle mix here. Make sure there's no lumps. And I'm going to use, I just contemplated a whole bunch of different scents today. I was going to do like rosemary and rosemary and sage and whatnot. I can't find it, so that's not happening. So what I'm going to do first off is I'm going to add some color to my salts before I do anything to this because I want to have my dry. Well, you know what? No, let's do something. This is what I'm going to do. You guys can do this any way you want. It does not matter to me. What do I do with my bowls? All right. Colorants. Can you guys see? Okay. I gotta watch the time too. We're at 9 minutes. And I actually have 30 minutes today. So this is a bonus. So, as far as legs go, I said blue. So, it's usually equal parts blue, red, and yellow. But I'm not going to do that, okay? So actually I'm going to need 2 here. I'm going to make a purple in one bowl. I'm going to make green in the other, and then I'm going to add them together. All right? So this is going to be my blue. Leave that there for 1 second. Now, you guys all probably have red 40. I'm going to use my red 7. Okay, it's just my preferred color. The bombs I did yesterday were done with like 40, like red. So, there's my red, and hopefully that's purple, but we'll find out. Now, this one we're going to make green. So this one, oh, I need to wipe off my, don't want to be crossing colors. I'm going to add blue. And now we're going to add yellow. Where is my yellow? There it is. Okay. Now, we'll see how much yellow we need to make a green. Where's my stirry sticks? Do I have one? Yes, I do. Okay. Alright, that's more. No, that's definitely way more blue. So we need more yellow than what it said. Just said, try to get a really good green. I mean, you could put them all together in a big bowl and go from there, but I didn't want to do it that way. Okay, that's a very dark green. Now let's check out the red and the blue and see if we have a purple in here. Oof. That's a purple. I'm adding them together. I will spray in some alcohol in here afterwards to get all that out. So there I'm mixing all those colors together, and I'm dumping it in. And we're probably going to need more. Okay, guaranteed we're going to need more. But it's just to start to see. And that looks like black in my bowl. Give me a second. And remember, it's always lighter. Oh, yeah. Okay, that was not a lot, but guess what? I'm doing that again. But we're on the right track. So, we got... This was blue and yellow. You guys watched how much... You're going to have to play with it yourself, like I said, to find out what color... That's probably a lot. What color ratios are going to go. But these are the colors you're going to use, okay? So this was... That's right. That was red and blue. I'm going to put the lid on that now. Oh, actually, I have to add some to my salt still, don't I? So we're going to do the same thing. Same thing to my salts. Just a bit, though. Not as much because we've already got the color in the bombs. And if I'm rambling and acting kind of... I'm sorry. It's really hard to keep my brain... on today. Where's the lid? There we go. Yeah, I tend to kind of forget what I'm doing. My hands don't, but my brain does. Okay, so, and then we're going to add the blue to here. Do my salts. You don't need as much as you guys saw me do, so put that back. And that one still needs yellow, right? For the... We both still need yellow. Okay. Put that back. So I need to add yellow to my salts. I'm just wiping off my thing so I don't contaminate colors. And then I'm adding my yellow to my blue to make my green. Remember, it was like 2 yellows to 1 blue. That's how it worked out anyways. So put that on because we don't want any accidents. Okay. I'm going to mix these two again. Gonna mix this back into there. This was the purple. And like I said, I'm gonna go through these with alcohol to get it out. Oh yeah. And there that goes. I'll show you in a second. And then my salts. And with the salts, I'll probably have to spray. Where's my alcohol? This is going in my salts. Now let me just show you, if you guys can see that color in the salts. It's a bit more bluish green, but we've already got that color going on in the balm as far as the black goes. Okay, so this will be that nice kind of an extra green. That, remember when I made my hippie balms, I added in that extra green. So that'll be sort of on the same idea. Okay, can you guys see that color without me dumping it out? Hopefully. Okay. So over to the balm mix. Foof foof. We got everything in here as far as color goes. Oh yeah. Okay. So I'm going to add in my oils. Keep these here because I'm going to need to add my alcohol to those. Today I'm using, like I said, sweet almond oil. I get this over here where you guys can see. Would that make it better? Probably doesn't make a difference, does it? So there goes my oil. And like I said, I'm using sweetgrass. Oh, I didn't open up my stupid things yet. Don't knock everything everywhere, Tim. I can never get the lid off this damn thing. 16 minutes. Okay. I don't want to run out of time, guys. I got like 15 minutes left. Do you think I can do it? Or should I pause while I mix? Yeah, I'm going to pause just for 1 second while I mix this monstrosity up, and I'll come back and show you the colors. And I promise I'm not doing anything else to it. Just mixing. So just give me 1 second or 2. Okay, I'm back. I didn't add anything as far as the absinthe or what is it? The salts or the citric in yet. So I'm going to add in my salts. I'm going to have to put this in here and kind of get it to mix it out, if you know what I'm saying. I think I might add my citric in here anyways, because I'm used to, I mean, sometimes I leave it out and put it in at the end, but not always. So, and then as far as these bowls, remember I told you I didn't get it all out, so I'm just going to take some of my mix, put it in my bowl, kind of get it out that way. And this might not be dark enough. If it's not dark enough, guess what? We can just add some more. I also wanted to show you guys something else. Someone asked me in the group about using the liquid colorants. Absolutely. And I was going to actually save a batch out to do that, but I think I'll just do that another time. But the colors you would use for that, same deal. I've got them out. I've got, there's a brilliant blue, the red, and the canary yellow. Liquids, okay? It's same deal. That's what I would use. So, I'm going to add my citric in now, I think. So we're just going to put that in. I just like the texture, and I can feel better, you know, how it's feeling to me into my hands. Normally, I might take my gloves off, but I don't think so. Not with this color today. Not today. Now, I have a feeling these bombs are going to probably look way more green than anything. So, I think I'm going to add, you can laugh at me all you want, like this is the color of it. And there's no wet really in there, like no alcohol yet. And it's got the perfect texture before the wet ingredients. But I think, for the sake of color, like this is probably still going to give you black water, but I kind of want the bombs black. So you know what I'm going to do? I probably shouldn't, but I told you we were going to play. I'm going to try with the liquid colors here. This is a red. Do I have a red open? I also have a true red. That's coral. I'm going to try a couple drops of true red, or at least a drop of true red. Okay. And we're going to see. This is, by the way, the colors I was telling you about for the bloodbath one. You don't use a lot of this stuff. It is so concentrated. Watch me dump it. Wouldn't that be bad? It's very concentrated, okay? Just so you know. So that's the red. There's my canary yellow, so we might as well add a bit of that in. See, it's liquid, and it'll probably activate, and oh my god! Yeah, it activated because this one is water-based. The other one is gel-based. But that's okay. And these are potent, but I love them. I absolutely love them. And then here's my blue, which will probably do the exact same thing because it's water. Like I said, there's glycerin-based ones, and then there's water-based ones. And the water-based ones will definitely activate, but that's okay. Like I said, you're going to be adding your alcohol and stuff in here. It's going to activate, isn't it? I can't wait to test these. They're not going to look great. See, I want them to be as black as possible, but I just don't see how you can do that other than using a gel color and making it so messy. But anyways, here goes nothing. And this will be the true teller. When I did, by the way, my Night Fury bombs, I don't know if you guys remember, I did them and they were like a very, very dark green, some were blue. The water was black, so this is sort of on that same idea, actually, of how dark green it is. I'm thinking we might have needed more purple in this. Wish I could show you because it's very green. Yeah, we need to get purple in here, guys. Because that's green, and I want... See how green that is? You see how green that is? I want purple. Folks, I want purple. So, laugh at me all you want. Where is my mixed purple? I'm going to add some purple in here. Like I said, we're mixing and mucking, so what's it going to hurt? And like I said, if these are too dark, well, guess who's going to be using them and no one else? But I just can't wait to test, so I just used some of my homemade purple. It's mixed with soda anyways, okay? I gotta get in here with my proper mixy thing and get mixing. Haven't added alcohol yet, just it's very hard to make these puppies black, like actually look black, but I think we're gonna get black water. I know you guys want black bombs. And I know it's got to be done. I've tried it with charcoal. Please, guys, don't do it. Don't do it. It's such a mess. It's not even funny. So, I can't wait to test one of these. Oh, I got my glass jar down here, too. We can still test. That's a really good mix. I haven't even added alcohol yet. Well, maybe I'll just add like 2 sprays of alcohol. I always got to have a couple in there. I don't know. That's just me. That's 2. Let's go for 4. That's it. I do not want to add too much. Okay. That's it. Yeah, it looks more green, guys. It's definitely not black. But we'll find out if we're going to have black water or not, right? Because that'll do the test. I will do the test. So, where are you guys? Can you see? Alright, and it goes. I'll show you the mixed color when I take it out. These could be very interesting. I'll do a round one to show you too. Actually, let's do a round one now. I will show you a round one. And yeah, scoopy mix, scoopy mix, scoopy mix. Scoopy mix. A little more scoopy mix. There they are. Push them together. Give a nice little squish. Clean out the edge, and that one had too much. And that means it's going to sink, because I put too much in there and I packed it too tight. But no need to tap these puppies. So, we have a very, very dark green looking bomb. Very dark green. It's a very weird moss green, but I could almost bet money that that puppy's going to make your water black. And we will do a test on that, which is the case. I had better make a small one to test. And I didn't bring my molds here. Hang on. Oh, yep, they're back here behind me, as I just washed them. Is that the right one? Yep, let's do a small one. In the mold she goes. I wonder if I should put some of that other green mix in the middle. Yeah, you know what? I don't think we're going to need it. I just don't think we're going to need it. I don't think so. I'm going to watch the time. Oh, God, guys, we're at 25. Okay. I'm going to unmold this just to show you. And I'll just keep making my flat ones. And we'll do a test of one of these round ones. Like I did the other day in the glass jar to test, okay? I'm sorry they're not black. We can still work on it. Obviously, I'm going to be working on this one. This one's not letting me go. But these are going to be really cool bombs. They feel good anyways with the sea salts and whatever. But there's the color. Like I said, I can't do black, black, black. I'm going to do black, black, black. The next one I'm going to try is with the dyes. And I'm sure I can get a darker color. I'm just worried about the water. But I haven't had any staining with the last few. And you've seen how dark. How, like, super dark I got the last one. So I don't think the skin staining is going to be an issue. I'm just worried about, you know, it not being black looking. Okay? But we're going to keep working on this. At least you guys have a starting point. You know the colors to use. Like I said, I like the idea better of making a bomb that doesn't look black and it surprises them when it turns out black. I just find that more like, oh, wow, you know, not like, oh, good, I'm putting a black bath bomb in my bathtub. Gee, I wonder if the water's going to be black. Make a black bath bomb and have the water turn red. That'd impress me. I mean, if it's, you know what I mean? I like that other of stuff. That's just me. But anyways, guys, on that note, I'm going, and I have to finish molding these because the texture is, like, absolutely perfect, and I don't want to muck them, but I don't know. These are named friggin' sweetgrass, and they look kind of green. It might be kind of cool. Okay, guys, talk to you after.